Oh, that's so cool. Look, if you just idle in this area, she'll sit on the bench. She's even got the little cat face on her right now. That's so neat. Like I said, it's all the little details. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Pizza Plays Freedom Planet. I, of course, am Whatthefnu. And speaking of Casino Night Zone...
I am Drawman, and I have a huge gambling problem.
Hi, Drawman.
Hi, everybody. I'm gonna eat you now.
It'll help solve my problems, I swear.
You will not believe how many problems you can solve by eating people.
I know I'm gonna regret this. Name a few of them.
Population, surplus population, job security,
Relationship problems.
Oh, you can solve a magic ton of relationship problems by eating people.
Well, one person in particular, but yeah.
Exactly. I mean, if you've ever played Honey Pop, and I'm sure you have,
that's still one of those series I wish we had been able to do back in the day while people were still playing it, because I loved the idea of playing that game. It's just none of the jokes we made were funny. It's just one of those episodes where I couldn't stand even editing it.
Yeah,
and it's very rare to come across something like that, just to find commentary of yours that's just utterly intolerable.
And it's Honey Pop, and it's us. How did we... You know, we were still young. We were different men and monsters back then. I was the monster, of course, but it's okay. Maybe we'll come back to it.
What are you talking about? I'm the manager in this company.
You are a horrible monster. And that's coming from me, the horrible monster. Also, look at this Shogun Fist monster.
You know, it's interesting because I was actually a part of the Kickstarter for this game. I probably should have gotten that disclaimer out of the way in the first episode, shouldn't I? Oops.
Ooh, spoilers, by the way.
But the thing is, I actually saw the way this game evolved over time, how the art just kept getting better as production went on. And this was the boss they showed off to say, hey, yeah, we've got a new guy for sprite work helping us out. And yeah, this is how much better he can make the enemies look. It's like, oh yeah, that is an incredible improvement. It's one of those things where you can visually see the increase in quality. It's like there's so much better shading. They've got different... There are colors upon colors. I don't even know how to describe it, really.
Zao.
Yep. That's actually the name of the guy who rules this area. It's like, not only am I the mayor, I also own the local shopping mall. And for saving our entire city, you get 10% off your next purchase.
It's like a coup from Samurai Jack. He not only takes over the world, he makes himself the center of multimedia.
Well, that's kind of part of it. It's like if you control all exposure of yourself in the world, it's easier to get the populace on. Speaking of propaganda.
Exactly. Oh, wait, can you actually go into the ladies' room?
Yes, I can.
See,
what I pointed this out in my review too. You can't take your motorcycle in the restroom. You have to get off.
Well, it's only manners.
And this is just after the episode where we talked about, hey, let's watch your motorcycle take a big oily deuce on the ground.
What do you think it's doing while you go to the bathroom?
Zao comes back, he's like, what's all this black crap on the floor?
Oh god.
Why did you word it that? And one of the janitors is just going, you have no idea how accurate your wording was.
Yeah, the janitor with...
You would not believe the shit I've seen today.
Dude, janitors see a lot.
There was a wildcat flying around on acrobat swings. There are machines shooting fireworks all over the place. I saw her hold that thing by the strength of her legs alone as she played a slot machine.
Zao just goes, oh god, this man boys are getting fucking high off my dollar. Okay. He goes, alright, you've had enough. Go home.
Yeah. You clearly need a vacation.
It's like, go home. Have fun with your... Here, look, here's a bonus. Vacation with pay. On me. My dollar. Go home. Be a family man. Spend some time with your wife and kids. Did you just go to into the guys' room?
Yeah, and they kicked me out. He went, hey! And he kicked me right out. And then it's interesting, too, because they have male playable characters coming out soon, so I wonder if the opposite effect happens.
You just know the male's gonna have, like, a bruise when he walks out the ladies' room.
You take damage.
Yeah, my knowledge of anime...
Because, you know, double standards.
Exactly. Plus, I'm just like, if it happens, it happens in anime, so it's just, I just know it's gonna pop up here for some reason. But,
Hold on, take my picture.
The motorbike just going, I don't have any hands.
Or a camera, for that matter. Well, I don't know, it's got everything else.
And it can poop. I mean,
It's
you
like
know...
that. It's like that episode of Cat Dog where he goes into his parka. He brings dog into the Iditarod, or at least their version of the Iditarod, because the actual name is copyrighted and they couldn't use it.
They call it the I Dig a Dog.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But it's like, is that something I made up somewhere along the line, or was that actually it?
It's like, yeah, that episode. So basically,
Because that sounded too dumb. It's like, no, that's got to be one of my ideas.
Oh no, you were right on the money. Yeah, the I Dig a Dog. So Cat has a huge parka for the race because it's during winter.
And inside, he's got like a microwave. He's got his own fireplace to work with.
A giant bookcase,
It
cameras.
slices, it dices. It also gets rid of unsightly nose hair. Also makes julienne fries. It will not break. It will not break. It broke.
Oh no.
Ah, this is the famous Dead Sea Tupperware. Listen. Ah, still good.
Also,
You get me going on Aladdin quotes, and I will just never stop. Hold on a second. You've got the amazing memory. Help me out with this. 1345318.
1345318.
Oh, I've got to show this off. Hang on a second. Let me get off the motorcycle for a moment. Come on, get up to where the disco ball is.
Staying alive, staying alive.
That is one of the cool little things I noticed. Also, what's that number combination again?
134
1, 3, 4.
5318.
Probably get off the motorcycle for this. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 5.
5 3
Ah. 1, 3, 4, 5.
3 1
1.
8.
Ah, I don't think she can jump far enough. All right, I'll give it one more try. 1, 4, 5, 3. What? Screw it. Okay. Sorry to waste your time, everybody. You just get a 1-up for it.
Oh.
It's not that important. This is another one of those little environmental details. It's like, hey, if you're paying attention, you can get an extra little bonus here.
Were you paying attention? Well, too bad. Carol's parents are dead now. She was going to give that 1-up to her parents. Which one? Well, they were going to fight over it.
And the other one gets sent off to the Hunger Games.
No, the other one gets sent off to my Spice Mines.
Again, things getting a little dark here.
Hey, these Cinna twists don't get their cinnamon from nowhere.
You mine cinnamon.
Yep.
And where do you mine cinnamon? I'm curious about this, because I am a fan of the spice. Like, what particular rock do you harvest it out of?
Well, duh. Cinnabon pneumonian. Carbonus cinnabona. Crystal cinnacrystabona. Rocks.
That's the entire name? I think I'm gonna have a hard time reminding that. Can you do that whole thing for me again?
I'll just give you the acronym. Rocks.
The rocks. God, that waveform on this is going to look terrible in editing. I'm so sorry to everybody listening. Like, I put a new pop shield on my microphone not too long ago to mitigate a lot of that, but I know it's not going to fix everything, especially if I intentionally agitate it like that.
Well,
A lot of people don't realize that. They think pop shields are just for the puh noises and the buh noises a little bit less, but no, there are other ones. T noises do it sometimes too, the t. But the worst ones are like CH noises, the k.
oh, you know, well, if they don't like it, that's their fault. And they need to better themselves and maybe devote themselves to the teachings of a flying bunny rabbit.
Yep.
I'd like to think that that bunny rabbit, much like Cream, is a business mogul.
This is actually one of the coolest fights in the entire game.
Holy shit,
Like-
Lilac is here.
Yeah, you've got your buddies off in the plane back there, Milla and, I forget his name off the top of my head. He goes by Torg in that form.
And you're all going up against Cheetor from Beast Wars here.
We are kind of, actually.
I mean, look at
Being
that.
piloted by a little snake guy in the cockpit.
I mean, oh god, you're fighting a Zoid. You're fighting a Saberfang.
A Koenig Wolf. People don't realize that. I use that on a couple of my things. It's like that's where that name comes from, is Zoids.
Exactly, only Zoids didn't transform into pelvic thrusting flamethrowers.
Ah, come on! I wanted that hell.
But yeah, this looks like a mix between a Saberfang and a Liger.
Kind of.
And also, I just know they're really, I don't have any visual confirmation, but I just know there was a golden Liger at some point. I just know this. Maybe not in the show or the comics, but definitely in a video game somewhere. Look at that slow down. Look at that, it's so good. Yeah, we killed him.
Everybody party!
Now he's
Yay,
dead, he's dead.
murder!
Now he's dead because we killed him, we kicked him in the eyes.
My favorite is still, you are dead, dead, dead. I still want that to happen. I'm still waiting for somebody to do just the mega game over video, where they just put together things like you are dead and game over, yeah.
Game Over Yeah was my favorite of all time. Game Over Yeah!